I have 45 minutes to film this before I have to go. So, the rest of the stuff that I got from the Sephora VIB sale arrived in the mail yesterday, and I've tried most of it out kind of between, oh, there's my dog. I might show his face. There he is. There's his tail on the screen right now. But before I start this haul, I did want to say that it might look a little bit like I'm kind of going in all different directions on this channel, talking a lot about my recovery and mental health and food and body image type stuff, and then all of a sudden sometimes I'm talking about like the stuff I bought at Sephora. For one, I kind of did want this channel to be a little bit all over the place like that because I just wanted it to be a reflection of me and not necessarily something so focused. But the other thing was that I really do feel like finding an interest in beauty and makeup and skincare and stuff like that really was a part of my recovery journey. It helped me to realize that I could feel beautiful and confident and kind of special and indulged, and that didn't have to be all tied up with succeeding at losing weight. And I'm not saying that beauty and confidence should be all about superficial looks and makeup and that kind of stuff either, like of course not. And I think that this idea that we all have to conform to certain standards of beauty is really problematic, and a lot of makeup can play into that. But for me, beauty products are just something I find really fun to play around with, and if you are struggling in any way with mental health or with self-image or self-confidence, I think it is really nice to just treat yourself to some little luxuries like makeup or skincare or whatever makes you happy, and just let yourself get into that. Kind of get your mind in the habit of treating yourself to things, if that makes any sense. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to take you through what I got, and I've had the chance to try out most of it between yesterday and today, so I will give you guys my impressions as they're relevant. First thing that I got, well, I always just get a bunch of samples, so because I'm in the market for a good foundation, I actually picked all foundation samples, and I did try them all. So I got 3. This is the first one. This is Clinique's Superbalanced Silk Makeup, and they sent it to me in the shade Sable, and this was just like mad dark for me, so I couldn't really say anything about it other than that I would never wear that shade. The formula seemed nice. It was pretty creamy. It seemed like pretty medium coverage, fuller than what I've been used to using the Makeup Forever water blend. But yeah, it's just too bad it was so dark. This is the next one. This is the Shiseido new Synchro Skin Lasting Liquid Foundation. There's a shade guide here, and they sent it to me in Neutral 2. This was a pretty decent match for my skin. It was very, very watery, but it felt really weird when I put it on my face. It felt like it dried almost instantly, so that it almost became a powder. So I didn't love it because I kind of like something a little bit, not necessarily dewy, but it didn't feel very hydrating and it felt like it would dry out. So that was that. And then this one I've heard a ton about. This is the Lancome Teint Idole 24-hour foundation. And this one I really liked because, sorry this is so messy, but they actually send you like 3 shades. So it has like all the shades along the bottom here. So they sent me 3, I guess based on the color profile that they have for me. So they're all Bisque, but there's Bisque Cool, Bisque Warm, and Bisque Neutral, so I tried all 3 of them. I leaned a little bit more toward neutral, but I actually kind of liked the cool. Both of them I liked that they could kind of neutralize the redness that I sometimes get kind of in this area of my cheek. So this I would actually try again. I feel like it's a little bit more, just a little bit heavier coverage for like times that you want to like glam it up a little bit more and just look more made up. So those are all the samples I got. Okay, so on to the real stuff. So the first thing that I got is the Korres Body Butter, and this is in the yogurt scent. And I got this because my skin is really, really dry, like not just on my face, but in general I tend to get really dry skin, especially in the winter, so I wanted to pick up some good lotions because I was kind of out of everything I've been using. Also, one of my resolutions as like trying to adult a little bit more is to moisturize more frequently. I know that's a really silly resolution, but I forget to do it way too often. So I got this. I tried it on yesterday, and it's really thick and really creamy. It kind of really have to massage it in because it's so thick. And it feels really nice and really luxe and moisturizing. The scent is pretty strong though. It doesn't smell so much like yogurt to me. It does smell milky, but it smells more like, it's also very sweet. It smells almost like buttercream frosting to me. It's kind of strong to be like lingering in your nose all day. So I feel like I wouldn't use this like every day, but I would use it for like almost as a substitute for perfume. Like I would use it for a night out, or like if I were going somewhere like a crowded bar or like going dancing and I want like a nice cloud of scent around me instead of the smell of like people sweating and spilled beer. I actually picked up 2 body creams because it was the VIB sale. So this is the Dr. Jart Ceramidin, I think that's how you say it, body cream. And this says it's an enriched balm that transforms into cream. So it's supposed to not only hydrate, but it's supposed to restore softness, elasticity, and improve skin texture. So I think it's one of those products kind of like the Brazilian Bum Bum cream that's supposed to like help tighten. So I put it on this morning as soon as I stepped out of the shower, and I really, really liked it. It's very, very thick. Like it does, I can see what they mean, that like it looks like a balm, and then with like a little bit of warmth, it becomes more creamy. You don't have to work it in that much. And it like leaves behind this like really nice, soft, hydrated feeling, and it smells really good. It's pretty citrusy, kind of like grapefruit, but very, very subtle. Like not at all overpowering. So I don't know about the elasticity claim yet. I'm always a little bit skeptical about those things, but I will let you guys know. I mean, I think that usually takes a little bit of time to see effects. I really love this. I feel like I'm going to be using this daily if I remember. And then this is the last thing I got. This is a brand that I haven't tried before. This is from Supergoop. This is the Forever Young hand cream with sea buckthorn, and it's got SPF 40. So I got this because my hands get super dry. Right now it's like mid-spring, so it's not so bad, but like in the fall and winter, it gets so dry and chapped and like actually breaks and can sometimes like almost bleed like right over my wrist. It's really weird, and it's been like that since I was a kid. I'm kind of a germ freak, so I wash my hands a lot throughout the day. Also, working in my line of work, I have to kind of Purell and use hand sanitizer a lot, just as part of like workplace policy. So I wanted something that I could just carry in my purse and continually reapply. This is a very thick formula. It absorbs relatively quickly as long as you don't put too much on, and it smells pretty strong. This smells just like, I couldn't figure out whether it was like a medicine that smelled like candy or a candy that smelled like medicine, but it was something from my childhood that I felt like I had smelled before, and I feel like it's just licorice in the end. Yeah, I don't know, like black licorice maybe? But not at all bad. When I was a kid, I didn't like licorice at all, but I kind of like the scent. Yeah, I really like that it has all that sun protection in it. We'll definitely be using this a lot. Oh, and then I got one more thing because I'm ashamed to say this, but this purchase was actually what pushed me over into VIB Rouge status. And like, before you judge me, because I always thought, like, how much money do you have to spend before you get VIB Rouge? Because I did have my wedding recently, and I bought a bunch of stuff. Like, I got a new perfume to wear. I got all my bridesmaids' gifts. I got stuff from Sephora for them, and some stuff for my mom. So, yeah, it was a big year for me, with me and Sephora. I don't feel like I routinely spend that much money. But, so they sent me this welcome gift. And it was really cutely packaged. It comes in this little silk pouch, and then inside there's a brush. And it says it's a bestseller from the Sephora collection. So it's really cute. It comes in this like hot red color, and it looks like some kind of face brush, I guess, for like putting on foundation. I don't really know enough about brushes. But yeah, it's nice and soft, pretty dense. And I don't know, really cute. So thank you, Sephora. I'm obviously not sponsored by them in any way. Got it back in there. That's everything I got for this haul. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'm really excited about some video ideas I have coming up in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!